Oh, hello, Garo. Hello, Garo.
First.
Go ahead. Oh, that's a crit. Is it a crit? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It's green.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I'm going to go ahead because we haven't done the thing with the feet that we talked about yet. I don't think.
Holy shit!
And pump that extra. Now, what is it? 1d6 to 2d6 now from the Orcish Fury.
I think it's an extra damage die.
It is
Yeah.
an extra damage.
Let me look it up. Orcish Fury. Bum, ba, da, bum, 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 bum.
We are farmers.
Yeah, an extra damage. Add it as extra damage of the weapon's damage dice. So, yeah. So you get to roll 1d10, which because crit turns into 2d10.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll another 2d10.
I closed out of the wrong window. I'm still in, but let's roll 2d10.
So that's a total of 43 extra. Okay, 43 damage in one fucking hit. No, sorry, 43, 44, 45. So it's 45 damage. Draig, how do you want to do this?
I was about to say, you know, it would be a dick move
What?
if you were
Smite.
still standing. If you were still standing to smite.
Huh.
But
No, you don't need to smite.
we're gonna go ahead and as the chain comes around, and I'm going to have it wrap around one of his swords
Gotcha.
and just pull the sword hard enough that it cuts his own head off. Would I be able to use bonus action to try and wrap the chains around for something next turn?
I would say as part of you killing him, I can let you do that.
All right.
But yeah, you go ahead, you whip around the chain. The first time it kind of gashes across him. The second time you bring it back around, and it wraps around him, kind of pulling the sword down, and it cleaves about halfway through his own neck, bringing him down to the ground. And he kind of slumps off to the side, and you kind of have to pull the chain up a little bit more.
Yeah.
But he is now dead on the ground.
All right.
So you you still have your bonus action if you want it.
Is it possible to use the bonus action to lob him somewhere?
No, that is not a bonus action thing.
With my bonus action, I'm just going to glare at the orc who's in between me and the Earthguard.
All right, you go ahead. You glare at him, and he looks to be off put, mostly by the fact that you just killed the Ravager. But he doesn't look unnerved. He looks like he's ready for whatever is coming his way. That he knows is coming his way.
And that is my turn.
All right, go ahead and end your turn. We are at. Oh, hey, look at that. We're at the orc shaman that's been chasing Elena. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to... let's see.
He's going to bonus action aggressive.
No, because the orc shamans don't actually have aggressive.
Ha, that's funny.
He's gonna go ahead. He's gonna produce flame, and yeah, he's gonna go ahead. He's gonna produce flame and huck it. So, let's see. We're gonna target. We're gonna produce flame. That's gonna be a normal attack. That misses by 1.
Good.
But that is going to be his turn. Black Earth Guard is going to smack the orc blade next to you, Draig,
Yep.
at advantage because flanking.
Yep. Also, I love how some of the dead things have the skull next to them in real tiny, and the rest of them are just in the center of it.
Yeah, it's because some of them have it marked as a condition. This one is using the combat tracker to mark it.
Yeah.
Alright, so attack at advantage. That's a crit. For 11 points of damage. So we get to apply that to the targeted. Awesome. And does he have multi-attack? He does have multi-attack, so he gets to make another one. Another attack at advantage.
Come on, second crit.
Nope, but that is a second hit. Barely.
I wanted second crit. That way we can eventually have 11sies.
That is 9 points of damage. Alright.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. But that's the Black Earth Guard's turn
Let's
as he
get this
whacks down
activated.
2 times with his Morning Star.
Yep.
Mitch, you're up and you're prone.
Well, I'm not going anywhere soon, so half my movement goes into getting up.
Alright. You are no longer prone. So let's remove that condition. There we go.
Hold on. I gotta turn my hardware acceleration on. I turned off because I was watching movies with friends. But it's a bonus action for me to use the rope, right? Or
The
is it
rope
my
of...
action?
What, the rope of climbing?
No,
Or-
apparently the rope of choking and smothering.
Yes.
Yeah.
My
Let's
makeshift noose.
see. As a bonus action, you can command it. So,
Okay.
yeah. It was an action to animate it, and then you can use a bonus action on your next turns to move it around.
Well, it's already flying around the dude's head.
Exactly,
Just
so yeah.
survive the thing. So.
Yep.
I'm gonna have it try and string him again.
Be right back, bathroom.
Alright. Alright. So we will go ahead, and he gets to make a strength or dex save. His choice, he's gonna choose the strength save. But let's see.
It was the guy in the back.
Which one?
The one next to the scorpion.
So, that guy.
Yes, this one.
That guy. Gotcha. Alright. So, he's gonna go ahead and make a strength save. We'll go ahead and we'll say DC 15.
Mm-hmm.
21.
What a bastard.
But that was your bonus action.
Can you smite him? Can you get rid of him? He
I'm
should
not gonna
die.
smite him. You
I
can
tried
try
to-
and smite him if you smack him.
No. See, the thing is, I tried a few times, and it just... The rope's not cutting it, but I wanted to cut it. I don't want him to cut the rope. I just... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Fandango in front of me is gonna get the fucking... Hit-ya!
The bonk.
Oh jeez, everything is slow-mo coming up to me because I'm lagging so hard because of hardware acceleration.
Oh, and get a better computer.
It's not that, it's the browser.
Ah.
My computer's fine, it's handling it fine.
Hmm.
Did it swing longsword?
I don't see it, no.
Come on, do the thing.
Do the goddamn thing, Mitch.
Oh,
Are you clicking the die?
No, There we go. Now I have the target. Apparently I
There we
wasn't targeting
go.
her before.
Okay. So then, yep. Go ahead and hit your attack. Whoop. Nope. In the chat, you have to hit the attack button.
It's all catching up now.
Yep. I see 3 longswords in the chat.
Alright, we're gonna go for a whammy here. Which one is it gonna be, fellas? This one.
Yep. Hit attack. It's going to ask you how it's going to do all of the things. You do have advantage because you're flanking with the... Yes. 20 does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Normal.
Wait a minute, what the fuck is that second +4 from up there?
It's his... it's his strength.
But there's
His-
2 +4s.
Oh, to the hit?
Yeah.
1 is strength, 1 is proficiency, 1 is his +1.
I'm dumb. Forgive me.
Yeah, dumb bitch.
It's been a while.
Alright, so that's 8 points of damage. Let me go ahead and apply that.
And then I'm going to attack again.
Alright.
Let's see how long until the longsword pops up again.
Yep. Well,
At
it's already there.
advantage.
Yep.
That hits.
And now for the diablage.
Yep.
Rolling normal.
Alright, and are you pumping any smites or anything? Just so I know.
No.
Alright.
I'm saving those for a special occasion.
Gotcha. Alright. So you go ahead, you stand up, and you slash into him twice as you get up.
How's he looking off of,
He's looking a little bit rough and tumble now. He is officially bloodied.
These are orcs, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And then I have to go to the turn order. And then...
No, they're human civilians, Mitch.
I would hope so.
Oh.
I love war crimes.
Also, since I actually fucking got plutonium working, now I can go ahead and import the goddamn scorpion.
Hey!
Fucking finally.
He's my buddy.
Yup, and then go to my creatures, find my giant scorpion, because it's alphabetical. Giant scorpion, who's fucking massive.
Giant scorpion.
There he
Giant
is.
Scorpion.
There's the giant scorpion.
He's my
And then I get to add him into the initiative. I don't remember where I put him, so let's roll and let's just see. Yes. He is... Where? Okay. So he's up towards the top of initiative. Gotcha, because he rolled an 18. Apparently. Alright. But that was the end of your turn, Mitch. We are now at the Shield Guardian, who gets to regain some hit points because of his features. How many hit points? Regeneration, 10. So he gains 10 hit points. Plus 10. Now that he's done with the Ravager, he gets to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's gonna beat the shit out of the Orc Blade.
Kill this bitch.
He does not have advantage or anything. Fist for 25 to hit. Damage, which is 10 points of damage. And then, second hit fist. 11 misses. But that's gonna be the end of his turn then. Or great warrior. Oh, it's the one that you tried to hang, Mitch. He's going to move another step closer. And he's going to swing at you. He gets to swing at you 3 times with his... why Why is
Huh?
his shield bash set up twice? It's weird. Put that there. There we go. Okay.
Does the scorpion get attacked by opportunity stepping outside of 5 feet, or is he still within 5 feet?
He's still within 5 feet. But the orc blade gets to stab at you 3 times. First stab, no advantage. That's a 9.
Mish.
Second stab, no advantage. That's a 20.
I'm a 22.
Yep. Third stab. That's a 25.
Ouch.
So that's gonna be a normal hit. So 10 points of damage you take.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm pretty low.
Yeah. You are pretty low. Go ahead,
Don't
Mark.
die,
that
lay hands yourself.
Yeah, I will. It's just I still haven't found my hardware acceleration button for my browser.
You want me to mark it for you then?
No, I'm doing it. Fuck you.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. And then he's gonna go ahead and he's going to shield bash you as a bonus action.
What?
Yep, shield bash. So normal. That's a 19 to hit, which does not hit.
Bastard.
He tries to stab you twice. You manage to knock away both of them. Third one, he manages to catch you right in between some of your plates in your armor. And then when he goes to shield bash, you meet him right in the middle with your shield.
Damn, it sounds like Thor just hit someone's vibranium shield out here.
All right, but that is the end of his turn. We have a random ass priest who is going to come over 5, 10, 15, 20 and ask you if you require aid, Draig.
It would not be turned down.
You are going
This
to
was experts.
you are going to be the target of a 2nd level cure wounds.
Alright.
You get 16 points of healing.
Did that not work? That did not work, even though I put the plus in there. There we go, now it works.
Alright. But that's going to be the end of the priest's turn.
Alright.
Kun'Brin, you're up. Kun'Brin, are you muted?
I was muted. In fact, I was.
You
Well,
need to stop muting yourself.
No, because I am eating and all you hear is nom nom nom.
Well, it's
I
your
don't
turn.
think my commentary in the middle of fighting is gonna be funny, so I leave it all to myself. I'm gonna bonus action aim,
Gotcha.
and I'm gonna shoot that guy. Is that targeting? Where the fuck's targeting?
Targeting is in the token controls
targets,
option.
there you go.
Yep.
Boop. My thing disappeared.
That
you can
sounds like
click-
an issue.
Yeah, it's an issue, not an ishme.
My HUD won't come back, but alright. Oh well. Yeah. A kick. Nope, that's the wrong gun. Right
You-
gun.
Flintlock, there you go.
Yeah. Got an
Alright.
advantage because I 28.
Hits. Oh, you
Right.
rolled a 19, a 4, and a 19.
Ha.
Alright.
I get to add a 1d6 just because I'm a ranger.
Yep.
Not ranger.
How do you want to do this? He has 1 hit point.
Oh, he has 1 hit point.
Yeah.
I just shoot him dead.
you scatter his goddamn brains across the floor.
Cool. And then I just drop my rifle.
You just straight up drop your rifle.
I just straight up drop my rifle and I turn to the orc next to me.
All right, real quick, go ahead and roll me a quick percentile. There's like a 10% chance that your rifle falls off the roof.
Oh, I don't care where it goes.
All right,
67.
it is not off the roof. It is directly at your feet.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna put like my hands up. As if I'm gonna surrender to the orc. Where the
Okay.
fuck is action? There.
Give me. Are you? Is this an earnest attempt, or are you attempting to like deceive him into not attacking?
Oh, this is not an earnest attempt at all.
Go ahead and give me a deception check.
Hell yeah, brother.
He is going to make an insight, and we'll
Oh.
see.
Please don't crit.
All right, you'll have to see what he does next turn.
Okay.
All right,
End turn.
all right. Guard's turn. Still chasing after Draig. Not Draig, Mitch. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then dashing. 5, 10, 15. This steps up behind you, Mitch. Onto the doorstep, seeing the open door and seeing
I saw him 5 feet ago.
kind of into it a little bit. He steps in. He can't see super well, but he does still see you illuminated a little bit. Sir Mitch, is there anything you... Oh, Lord! As he sees what's past you.
Ting, ting, ting. Yes, you're a little busy at the moment. What do you need?
Do you need aid?
In what form?
Stabbing things?
No, I have a scorpion for that.
What do you require of me, then?
Do you have anything to heal?
He looks across his body. No!
Then do me a favor.
Yes.
In the territory that we gain in these fights, make sure these houses are free of civilians.
Yes, sir! And he 5, 10, 15 back, and you hear him shouting, he says to wrap up civilians around the area. Let's move! But that's all of his movement and everything.
Okay.
Alright. The
Was
hill
he a
giant.
warden, by the way?
No, that was not a warden. That was a regular guard. There are no wardens here.
Okay.
Well,
At
not
least
in
not
this
in-
section.
Exactly. When I say here, I mean in none of the area that you've been, there are no wardens.
I'm
But
just waiting to see the zealot barbarian dude come crashing through a fucking alleyway with an orc on the end of his axe.
alright, so the hill giant. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He is going to go ahead and... how far is that? Alright, he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna throw a fucking rock at the shield guardian. Roll to hit. That's a 9, because that's a nat 1.
Does the rock hit me because he missed the shield guardian?
Real quick, who speaks giant?
Not me.
don't think I do.
This is away from me and Kun'Brin, right?
You guys could still probably hear it because
Alright.
of what happens. So who speaks
I do
giant?
not.
Alright. I don't think I do, but I'll double check. Where do I find that on my sheet?
It'll be under your languages.
Yes, but where? Attributes?
It would be on your main page. Yeah.
Alright. No, I know Common, Elvish, Halfling, and Sylvan.
All right. So nobody
I
speaks
don't-
giant.
I don't think so.
Okay. So, Dre, you're the only one that can see it. But you see the hill giant reaches down and like digs his fingers into the ground and goes to pull up a big chunk, pulls it behind his head, And then he stops for a moment and drops the rock, shouting, "Oh, neck Korfmo!" And he holds his back for a moment.
I don't need to speak giant to understand what just happened.
I was like me in the
But-
morning.
That's the end of his turn. We now have the Orc Blade, who's gonna come in 5, not that way, 5, 10, 15, 20. And he is going to flank the Black Earth Guard and attack it twice.
Can my stare give him disadvantage?
No. So he's attacking with advantage. So advantage.
Damn.
That
Both of
hits.
these orc blades watched me pretty much solo this Ravager. And they're like, okay, whatever.
It's not like they're like, okay, whatever. They're like, at this, you, Draig, can definitely tell that they're very much in the state of, we're gonna do as much damage as we can, even if we die. Especially because you know who Ilnaval is.
Yeah.
So, that's a regular hit. 15 points of
Ilnaval,
damage.
Pussy ass bitch.
The Black Earth Guard is dead.
I didn't say you could kill my friend.
Oh,
Well, then you gotta do
kill
something
my
about it?
friends.
He had a wife and kid.
And so, he's gonna go ahead and, he already used 20, 25, 30 as he steps across the corpse of the Ravager Slaughterlord, and he's going to use his second attack on you, Draig.
Interesting. He has advantage because they're reckless.
Correct. So that moves on to you. Attack. No, yes, advantage because... Ooh, that's a crit.
There's Justin's second crit.
Yep. You take 16 halved because you're raging to 8.
Yep. It
And-
fucking did it again. There we go.
And then he's going to use his one charge of... one charge of Ilnaval's command. In order to have the orc next to him use his reaction to smack you.
Yep.
So that's a longsword. Advantage because reckless. That's still an 11. So that's a miss.
I used the Ravager Slaughterlord's hand to deflect it away because I still
You-
have him chained up. I puppet
Yeah,
his
you-
fucking body.
Yeah, you go ahead and you pull it up, and the sword sinks right into the hand. Orc Great Warrior, the one that you've been pounding into, Mitch, is going to smack you 3 times.
No. I dodge every single one.
You can attempt to.
I dodge every single one.
You dodge every single one. Except
Thank
we'll
you for
see.
confirming.
We'll see if that's true.
Fuck.
So first attack, no advantage because has no reason to. 24.
I'm a 22, so.
That's a 10 points of damage.
I'm at 10 HP.
Second attack. That's an 11. And third attack, 26.
That does hit.
And you take 10 points of damage.
I'm at 0.
Alright, Mitch falls unconscious.
Is this Mitch's first death of this campaign that's about to happen?
And then he's gonna go ahead and he's going to use his bonus action to shield bash you.
I'm already at 0. Don't I
Actually-
go prone?
Hold
It
on,
can
I
hit
tried
you
to-
before you go prone,
Okay.
so that just gives him advantage.
Well, I mean, actually, what he's gonna do, you are unconscious. However, what he's going to do instead of that, actually, you're unconscious. He is going to actually use his shield bash on the scorpion because fuck that scorpion.
Yeah, that scorpion's been doing more damage than Mitch has.
Yeah, especially because it's fucking poison. So shield bash against the scorpion. That's an 8. He misses.
This
My
scorpion
scorpion
does
friend will
not want to
revive
die.
me.
Your scorpion friend does not know how to revive you.
Yes, he
It
does.
has no. It's just grown a healing potion sack next to its poison sack, and it can choose what to inject.
This orc shaman is going to... Let's see what he's got. He's going to 5, 10... what's his range on that? He's going to go ahead and he's going to huck a produce flame at you, Draig. That's an attack at advantage because reckless. 14 misses.
Yep.
Oh, but that's his turn.
I love that.
Alright. It's Elena. I forgot to give the Mitch control of Elena, but I'll do that right now.
Well, apparently the fucker doesn't want to stream for me, so.
Here.
James can stream.
Owner, Mitch. Also owner. Alright. So, Mitch. What do you- Alright. So, Elena, just so you have a generalized idea, you have an orc shaman who just died, actually, about 25 feet behind you. Ahead of you, you see that Kun'Brin is on a roof, looking like he's just surrendering to the orc shaman that's in front of him. Elfain, I believe, darted into a building? No, Elfain is curved just around the corner, just
Yeah.
out of your sight, but you saw Elfain go in that direction.
Yeah, I didn't have enough movement to get into the building.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it's currently your turn.
Okay. Can I see the shaman that is threatening Cuckoo?
Yes, you can. You are able to. Yeah.
Does my call lightning reach this shaman?
It does not, because your call lightning is centered in an entirely separate area.
Okay.
If
And
you
it's
wanted to open up
concentration,
my...
so-
Yeah, if you wanted to open up my live stream, then you could just take a quick look, just to see.
Ow, Coda! Sorry, I'm also puppy sitting at the same time.
You're fine.
Gotta open up the Twitch.
Yeah. Once you open it up, the big gray blob at the bottom right of my screen, that's your call lightning.
Okay.
You are up
has-
here towards the top.
Okay.
And then this is Kun'Brin and the shaman.
I gotta wait for the stream to catch up to where you're motioning for Cuckoo and the shaman. Okay. I see. How many enemies are still within my call lightning sphere?
You do not know because you cannot see.
I can't see. I
You
could see
can't
down
see-
there before.
Right. You
That's
but
right, I moved. I'm stupid.
Exactly.
That's right.
so if you wanted to dash back, you could probably end up seeing. Well, not dash back, but if you wanted to move back in that direction,
Yeah, let me do that.
right.
I'm streaming yours right now.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. You would have to dash if you wanted to see back down the road. Or find another way to move. Well, I don't know, like if you had Misty Step or some shit.
Coda! I do have a Misty Step, actually.
If you wanted to Misty Step, then you could do it and still have your action, or you could dash as an action and have your bonus action.
Could I take back my movement? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And I believe my Misty Step, I want to say, is about 60 feet that I can see?
Misty Step does 30 feet.
30 feet, okay.
How the
Would
fuck
that-
do you have Misty Step? Because I don't see it under your prepared ones.
It's,
Fey touch.
something with, yeah, Fey touch.
Yes, feet.
Man, elves are weird with all their magic.
Fuck y'all, dude. Moon elf dog. Am I,
mean, like-
able to Misty Step behind
Oh, okay.
the orc
Here it is.
shaman?
If you moved 25 feet closer, then yes.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Alright. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then you Misty Step up.
Yes.
And you haven't already Misty Stepped today, correct?
No.
Alright. So your one free use of Misty Step has been used.
Yep.
There we
And
go.
then... And do I have sneak attack?
Well, you're not a rogue, but do you mean like a surprise?
Yeah, because I'm behind him and he's within 5 feet of someone else.
Unfortunately not, because that's a rogue thing.
What the bitch?
And he is in the middle of combat, so you don't get any surprise, because surprise is before
You
combat.
get advantage on melee attacks.
Yes, you
Because
get
you're
advantage on
flanking.
melee because you're flanking, exactly.
Okay.
But it has to be a melee.
Can I bonus action Shillelagh and then Leeching Quarterstaff?
You already bonus
Really
actioned your
bonus
Misty
action
Step.
That's right. I'm bad. Okay. Then
But you can
just
still smack with Leech.
yeah, still smack with Leeching Staff.
Alright. Mitch, you have control. Do you want to go ahead and roll that? Beautiful.
Now, does
That's a
that
9
break my
to hit.
concentration?
No, because you haven't cast anything that breaks your concentration.
Dick.
So you do not hit.
In or out? Okay.
Yeah, you don't hit. You rolled a 9.
Oh, lit.
But you technically have 5 more feet of movement if you want it.
Well, I can't really disengage,
Exactly.
but the homie's not looking at me.
Well, I mean, you take a swing. You go ahead and you take a swing. You manage to hit his back, but with no sizable impact to actually do anything. And so he turns to look at you and sees that he is now pincered between these two elves.
Elf sandwich.
Do either of you
what is-
speak Orcish?
I speak Orcish.
Might?
I do.
Let's see.
I don't think so. I think it's...
You do not. You speak Common, Druidic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
That's what it was. So,
So, Kun'Brin, you speaking Orcish, you're able to hear that as he's hit ineffectually by the elf behind him, he turns back, looks back and forth between you one more time, and says in Orcish, "Fucking elves, they're everywhere."
Oi!
weird.
I feel like Kun'Brin would agree with that sentiment,
Yes,
though.
yes, actually. Can I actually say that? Like, I agree.
He looks confused for just a moment.
That's how I win at war.
Mike, you were whispering something before.
Yeah, I was just saying don't move.
Yeah, okay. Alright, then my turn is done.
Alright, go ahead and end your turn. It is now the Orc Blade of Ilnaval that you've been laying into Draig, who is going to go ahead and smack you twice. First attack at advantage, because it hasn't rounded your turn yet. Still rolls a 10 like a bitch. And rolls a 19 like a bitch.
At this
Alright.
point, he was just carving up the fucking Ravager Slaughterlord.
He is. Alright. Now is another Orc Blade of Ilnaval on the corner. Who is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and is going to switch to hucking some javelins.
At me, I presume.
Nope, at the Shield Guardian.
Shield Guardian, use Harden.
Let's see if it works. It does not. So that is 9 points of damage, so hold on. And then second attack. 22 hits.
Shield Guardian, use counter.
8 points of damage done to the Shield Guardian. Alright. Ravager Lord's dead. Eternal Flame Guardian that is somehow still alive is going to... Well, he's not going to move there. He's going to actually move just straight forward and then here, so he's not in the fire, to flank against...
Oh, he was under the Ravager Lord's body or something.
Yeah, originally he was here, under this guard.
Yep.
But now he
I
is
was
there.
looking around for him, but because the guard was there, it didn't pop the red square around him.
Attacks with advantage, misses by 1. And he actually... Okay, he has 2 melee attacks, so second attack. 17, misses by 1. Orc Great Warrior is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to hold his action for if the Shield Guardian comes within melee. A priest.
And seeing as you specified for if the Shield Guardian comes with a melee, I can run up and hit him.
Correct. 5, 10, 15, 20. And this priest is going to go ahead and... is actually going to go ahead and Guiding Bolt... Yeah, I was going to go ahead and Guiding Bolt the Orc Blade in front of you.
Okay.
At second level. Ah, misses. Alright.
Because he is ranged flanking with the Shield Guardian, does he get advantage?
That's not how that works, unfortunately.
Damn.
Orc Shaman, that is between the two elves. And not in a good way. Not in the place I want to be.
That's gay.
He is going to... Yeah, he's going to go ahead and he's actually going to move this way. And then he is going to Thunder Wave at third level. Right there. So I'm going to need both of you two, being Kun'Brin and Elena, to make Constitution saving throws. You can do so by clicking on your token and then hitting the Constitution.
Don't roll bad.
Too late.
Kun'Brin has failed.
Where does Kun'Brin's rifle fly off to?
And Elena succeeded.
No, it
I'm
glitches
so
out on the
fucking
map
good.
and it gets launched like 400 feet away.
No, it just phases. It's that one video of the chair clipping in and out of the wall. It just phases there for a while and then disappears.
Mitch's unconscious body teleports in front of Elena, takes the hit, and then disappears.
All right. So, let's go ahead and let's roll some damage. 19, which is halved for Elena, so Elena only takes 9.
Ow.
Yep. Kun'Brin, you need to make a concentration check, and Elena needs to make a concentration check.
Kun'Brin also needs to do some fall damage stuff.
Jesus,
fuck.
Elena succeeded in concentration.
Honey, I'm having you play my sheet more often.
It's Elena's episode today.
Apparently.
All right. And so, Kun'Brin, your concentration is gone.
Yeah,
You're no longer concentrating on, what was it, Zephyr Strike?
I think so.
Yes.
Alright.
Also, because it was Thunder Wave. The
Kun'Brin
push.
gets launched. Yes. Kun'Brin gets pushed 10 feet away. So 5, 10. Because that's right on the precipice, I'm going to have you, Kun'Brin, give me a dexterity... I'll go ahead and say a dexterity saving throw. 18. Alright, you managed to catch yourself.
Cool. I'm now further away from the enemy I need to be further away from. Got it.
He harmed you, but inadvertently helped you.
Thank you, buddy.
This is the equivalency of him touching your no-no square, but missing and actually, like, giving you a gun instead somehow.
Alright.
I was trying to see if I had any reactions that could help, but the only reaction I have is silvery barbs, and that would not help in this situation.
I have a
No.
question.
What's up?
So technically, by the rules of D&D, when something becomes unalived,
Yeah.
and it falls on the ground, it becomes an object from then forth on.
Sure. Yeah.
Does that mean I can cast light on a corpse?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna have glowing zombies.
So, that's the thing. When it becomes
Can
a
I hear
zombie, it's a
zombies?
creature again.
You son of a bitch, don't take this away from me.
You
can always
fungal
cast
zombies? I got
you
you,
can,
dog.
you can always cast light on something that the zombie's wearing,
No,
but on
it's
the creature
okay.
itself.
We already have
Is it a
cat
creature
hole
though, or is
somewhere.
it just an animated object?
It is.
It's an animated object. You can
lifestyle.
use animate dead.
You know
Nope,
what?
it becomes a zombie, which is a creature.
Then
Death
just use animate object.
If you used animate object, then yes, that would work.
I'm going to blind the masses by launching fucking giant spoonfuls of corpses over walls.
Oh my god. Alright,
Oh my god, is that a bird? It's a plane? Are those tiny suns? No. Those are corpses. Huh?
but that is.
Just pull
that
a
is
Lord of
going
the
to be
Rings orcs and launch them just the heads that have them glowing.
the orc shaman is actually going to 5-10 loop around Elena so that he is no longer on an edge. But that's the end of his turn. Elfain, you're up.
Oh, I didn't
Not prepared
realize.
for her turn.
Alright, so is this one still alive?
It's dead, as evident by the skull.
Oh, I didn't see the skull. And this one's still alive.
That one's still alive. You actually can't see that one anymore because of how far back he is.
Alrighty.
And he's about 20 feet up.
I just go in the building.
5.
Oh,
Oh wait, you said go in the building?
go in the building.
It's up to whatever you want to do, Elfain.
Did I hear more fighting in the building? What do I hear
You do-
around me?
You hear fire, and you hear the fighting in front of you. You do not hear anything from inside of the building. Actually, because of where you are, give me a perception check.
Perception
And
check.
to be fair, Dev, when you jumped in the building, you saw everything everyone that was in there. Unless Draig killed them all.
Alright, perception.
Don't worry, I've killed everything.
Yep, give me a perception check. 8. As far as you're aware, no one's in the buildings. The fire is roaring, and there's a lot of fighting happening in front of you, so it's difficult to actually hear anything. But also, when you saw, you didn't see anything else.
Alright, so going off of that, I would do... Actually, let me... How are Elena and Kun'Brin looking on health?
Kun'Brin's looking pretty fucking beat.
I'm fine.
And Elena, which you saw before because she ran down the street, you were about to be like, oh, hi, and then she misty steps up onto the building. But Elena still looks pretty good. Not perfect condition, but looks a hell of a lot better than Kun'Brin.
I'm gonna do...
I'm fine.
Kun'Brin, you also see, is teetering on the edge of building.
I'm gonna do 5, 10. Is this spot free to climb up?
You can climb up, but unless you have a climbing speed, it's gonna every 5 feet up you move is 10 feet of movement.
Alright, so I moved 10 feet, so that would be 15, 20, 25, 30 to get here.
Yep.
I'm going to...
Also, don't forget that little pink square is your spiritual weapon.
I forgot about that, thank you. One moment, I actually have a picture for my spiritual weapon that's supposed to go in that block on my stream. There we go. I'm going to cure wounds, Kun'Brin.
Alright, go ahead.
At first level.
Yep. So go ahead and roll the healing. You get 9 hit points back, Kun'Brin.
Okay, I guess.
And I'm gonna bonus action move my spiritual weapon. So
Yep.
5, 10, 15 to right here. Or even just
Gotcha.
5 actually. Either or is fine.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack with it.
Alright, go ahead.
1 second, let me find it on here. Cause I don't.
Strange enough, what's hilarious is that I can use my stream screen, which has a higher brightness than my actual screen, to see what's going on.
You're the one who darkened it, Justin. This is your doing.
Yeah, intentionally so.
Oh my god,
Almost
how
like
far
it's
back
fucking
did I
night.
cast this? Alright, so attack. 21.
Well, you're targeting Kun'Brin, but also
Oops.
the Orc
Ow.
Shaman. It hits the Orc Shaman. so don't worry.
Sorry. Alright, now hold on, I gotta go back up to it. Is it possible to move it to the bottom when it's my turn?
Well, you can pop it out, right-click it, and hit pop out message.
Oh.
And so that just keeps it there. And if you don't want it taking up your screen real estate, just double-click like the actual box where you're dragging it around, and it'll minimize it, but not send it away.
Wait, how do I pop it out?
Right-click it,
Yeah, what am I right clicking?
the chat box of it.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I gotta scroll to
And
that
then-
then.
Yes.
Alright,
So then
one
you'll
second.
right-click it and hit pop out message. And it'll keep it permanently on your screen, which you can double-click in order to kind of keep it on hand. But just kind of minimize it.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be helpful. And then damage. 7.
7. All right.
And then, so I used 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Can I use, so I don't have 20 feet of movement left, but I have 15. Can I get off the building?
Are you going to jump off? Or are you going to climb down?
I was gonna attempt to climb, but I'm 5 feet short.
So then...
Drop
yeah,
that
if you...
5 feet.
Yeah, I dropped to
Well,
5
no,
feet.
you're 5 feet of movement short, which means that you'll drop 10 feet, which means you'll take a d6 of damage and go pro.
Yeah.
Never
Unless you
mind.
wanted to end your turn halfway down the building.
No, I'll just... Hold on. How big is the roof? Like, is this also
the roof is
roof?
20 feet up.
Is this also
Yes.
roof? Alright, so I'm gonna
Yes.
5, 10, and then I'll do... And is this still roof?
That is still roof.
Alright, I move there.
Yes. All right.
I can't really see anything, so that's why I was asking with each step,
It's almost
is this
like
still
any
roof?
of you motherfuckers cast light or had a fucking torch up, it would help.
I got dark vision.
That doesn't help.
It should.
It
I
gives you
can't
disadvantage
learn
on
light.
perception checks. It's difficult to see in the dark.
I also have a two-handed weapon.
Alright, is that the end of your turn, Elfain?
It is.
Alright, go ahead and end your turn.
Alright, 1 second. Sorry, I was moving my spiritual weapon back to... Because I have a, picture that I use on the stream. Alright, and I end my turn.
Alright. This random ass guard is going to start looking around for civilians. So, as such, I am going to essentially remove him from combat.
Opens the door to another fucking Slaughterlord Ravager.
Alright, so he is essentially removed from combat. Alright. Giant Scorpion's turn.
Get him, girl.
Is going to go ahead and claw the shit out of the Orc Great Warrior that downed Mitch. Has multi-attack, so 2 claws and a sting. So, we're going to claw. No advantage. That's a 20 to hit. For 7 points of damage. It's now grappled, so movement's 0. Gets to make a second claw. Actually against the second Orc Great Warrior to also keep him in place. Which hits. For 9 points of damage.
Man, this Scorpion's doing a significantly better job at Mitch than at his own job.
I was blocking the doorway so they couldn't run, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but the Scorpion's holding them in place and killing them.
Well,
Okay,
I only have
yes.
3
It's
ligaments.
stacking
Red-
hit point door.
So I heard a ba-ding, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? Suddenly, my computer decides to read the external hard drive. And it just pulled up the fucking folder for it. So okay, I have that now. Alright. But he is going to go ahead and use his stinger on the more injured one. So I'm just trying to check. So grapple doesn't give any sort of advantage. So
I still want to point out, just because I'm on YouTube looking for music, the Heavy Flamer Heresy video by the Russian Badger is 5 years old.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright. The stinger misses.
What the
My
fuck?
inspiring presence from across the battlefield gives it advantage.
Nope, because it doesn't even know you're there. But that's the end of the giant scorpion's turn. Currently grappling 2 Orc Great Warriors.
Let's fuck
Goblin,
it.
who is here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a quick check for him. Okay. Whoop. Alright. That's where he is. Draig, you're up.
Alright. Give me a moment to get my music correct. Because this song came on that wasn't supposed to be in the playlist. Anyways. We're gonna commit a murder most foul right here. Or attempt to, at least.
Alright, make sure that you select your enemy.
Yep,
There.
there we go.
Alright.
So we're gonna go ahead and reckless again.
Alright. Go ahead and roll to hit. That hits.
Alright. Normal damage.
Alright. 13, 14, 15 because rage.
He's also going to need to make a strength saving throw.
Alright. Hold on, minus 2 more. Strength save.
Wait a
Alright, give me
minute.
one. What's
Wait
up?
a minute, we're forgetting something.
What?
I drank one of the potions from Elfain. Or not Elena. So I have an extra d4.
That's correct.
To, what was it, attack and damage rolls?
I think so? Hold on, let me go back in mine and Mitch's conversation. No, it wasn't mine and Mitch. Yes, was it? I fucking forget where
No, it was mine.
Yeah, I figured it was. Let's see.
I was talking through your guys' DMs.
Right. Nope, it's just... Oh, yeah. It's just 1d4 to damage.
Okay.
Oh, and you're supposed to be getting 5 temp HP at the beginning of each of your turns.
So I'll add that 1d4 now.
Yep. Go ahead and
It
add the
doesn't
1d4
matter
damage.
on the bitch boy right
4.
here.
Yep.
Because he's already dead.
So that's 4 more damage from that.
Yeah.
He's looking real
And
fucking close to dead.
10 HP I'm assuming is the red here, so I'll hit 5 on that and enter. Everything just dropped.
What the fuck happened?
I'm guessing that's vision or sensory. Then?
Oh, you mean that 0 in the top left?
Yeah.
No, that 0 is your elevation.
Oh, so I just momentarily... Drake just momentarily merged with the ground, guys. Where the fuck is temp HP then? There it is.
Temp HP, we'll just go ahead and stick on the
Five.
character sheet. So there you go. I went ahead and put it to 5. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, but your second attack?
Yep. Actually, before that, this man needs to make a strength save.
Strength save. Save. Normal. 20.
20. He saves. Lucky bitch. Okay, so same target then.
Alright.
Reckless still. Doesn't hit.
Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
I'm going to now use my bonus action to enter that defensive stance.
Sure. Alright. The stance of the mountain or whatever it is?
Yeah, whatever it is that lets me have all attacks against me and from me are at disadvantage.
Let me check. About the Juggernaut. Stance of the Mountain. Nope, not that one. Oh, this isn't showing me the new one. Hold on. Let me see.
I have it.
Yes.
I think. Resolute stance. At 6th level, you can temporarily refocus your combat ability to make yourself a bulwark of defense. Oh, this is at the start of my turn. Never mind. I thought it was a bonus action. It's at the start of your turn, no action required.
Is it?
Yeah.
Since fucking when?
I don't know. But I'm looking at it on Wikidot right now.
Yeah, and I'm seeing it on your character sheet. At the start of your turn, no action required, you can assume a defensive stance that lasts until the start of your next turn. While in this stance, you can't be grappled, attack rolls against you have disadvantage, and your weapon attacks are made at disadvantage.
I feel like this should be a bonus action thing, though.
I think it was at a certain point, but I don't
The
know.
older version was a bonus action.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, oh well. So I'm not in that. Let me go ahead and end my turn.
Yep. Alright. That is a dead orc shaman. That is a dead Black Earth Guard.
Oh,
Mitch!
Body just disappeared. Okay.
Yeah, it's because I
There's
removed
no
it.
looting.
Mitch,
Well,
go. Well,
I can
you
only do
can
death
loot out.
save.
Yep, go ahead and give me a death save. That's a 7. So that is 1 failure.
No, that's a nat
All
one.
right.
That's a nat 1, Justin. No, it's
Yes.
not. It's a 3.
It's a 3, and then
yeah,
I do
no.
the big red.
it's because it's a fail.
Yep. It does that on specifically on
The
saving
death
throws.
saves, yeah.
Oh, I got
It
so
also
nervous.
shouldn't be giving you the +4, but still.
I got so nervous. I saw the red and thought it was a nat 1.
Same.
No, red just means fail.
Ooh.
I mean, man,
Okay.
Draig is supposed to get his first death, not Mitch.
All right. Shield Guardian is going to
Oh my, wait,
gain 10 hit points.
Yeah.
Justin.
What's up?
The Resolute stance didn't even exist on the old Juggernaut.
Oh shit.
But there was I could have sworn there was an update of that version of it that had a bonus action for that stance.
Nope.
Maybe it was the original one in like some sort of like equivalent of Unearthed Arcana or something, or it got eroded out. I don't fucking know. But the Shield Guardian gains 10 hit points and is going to beat the Orc Blade of Ilnaval that's in front of you. That's an attack, not an actually at advantage because flanking with the Eternal Flame Guardian.
Yep.
22 hits for 11 points of damage.
Does he die yet?
Yes, he does. He is squashed straight down.
Mind you, I'm using one end of the chain while still holding this guy up with the other end of it.
Yep. And then the Shield Guardian is going to 5, 10, 15. And is going to beat the shit out of the Orc Blade of Ilnaval over here.
Yep.
10 does not hit. But that's the end of the Shield Guardian's turn.
Triggered action.
Yes! Correct. The Orc Great Warrior is going to use his reaction to smack the Shield Guardian. Misses. Now we move to the Orc Great Warrior that is currently being grappled by a giant scorpion. He is going to stab the giant scorpion 3 times.
Because he's grappled, he has disadvantage.
That's restrained.
Does the scorpion not provide restraint on top of it?
No, it only provides grappled.
Okay.
So it's going to stab the scorpion 3 times. 1 misses. 2 misses. 3 hits
1 point of damage.
for 9 points of damage.
How's the scorpion looking?
He's still looking up and tough.
Okay.
And then he's gonna go ahead and bonus action shield bash. And miss.
Misses.
Priest is going to is going to go ahead and guiding bolt to the Orc Blade of Ilnaval at 3rd level.
Alright.
The one that's over next to the Shield Guardian.
Yep.
Roll 9 misses. Kun'Brin, you're up.
Ah. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's do this 5, 10, 15.
So you're leaping?
Nope, I can walk on walls.
That's fair. So you walk it's 20 feet down.
Oh, fuck it. 20. There we go.
So, yeah. You go ahead.
You're leaving me. Okay.
No, you have Elfain. I believe in you guys.
There you go. So 20 feet down, yeah, you are on the ground.
25.
25, 30, 35.
Oh, God. Oh.
You see all of the fire ahead.
And a trail of corpses.
Bonus action dash.
Yep.
30.
5,
10,
15, 20,
25,
25, 30.
Oh, this is a lot of fire.
Yeah, the entire building's on fire.
35.
Yep.
Oh. Do I see anything or anyone?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Stats. Perception.
30 fucking 4.
Hello, friends. I see
Okay.
everyone.
You do not see anyone. However, you're able to. You hear over in the next room, over in this direction, that there is some movement, and strangely enough, it's more of kind of like a sixth sense and almost like some Sherlock Holmes type bullshit, where you see that there's almost evidence of non-combatants having run back in the direction that you came from.
Okay.
And it wasn't that long ago.
Action dash.
All right, you action
5,
dash.
10, 15, 20. Yeah.
Open it up, and that leads out a window.
Ah. What the fuck is everyone? Fuck it. 45.
All right.
30.
Hold on.
35.
It's another case where this right here is a door. That, of course, I haven't marked. This right next to you is also a window.
35.
Wait, this is a window.
Oh. Open window.
You open the window. Give me a moment to adjust because there is something immediately on the other side.
Oh, hello.
Here, for the sake of this, just to make it easy,
Oh.
yeah.
Mm.
There
I'm
is
so
indeed
confused.
fire.
Okay. 35.
There you go.
That is my turn.
All right. Kun'Brin just fucking bolted. What is that? That's 35. That's 70. That's 105 feet.
Just so.
I just essentially curve around the other side.
Essentially, Cap sees me leave and pop out the other window.
Yeah. After about 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, okay. That's my
Right.
turn.
Guard that was with Mitch is going to also essentially leave and start looking for civilians. Hill Giant. The Hill Giant, after recovering from a thrown out back, is going to throw a rock at the Shield Guardian again. Or going to try to.
Another natural 1.
Roll to hit. 11, which misses. So instead, it gets thrown and actually lands right in front of you, Draig, by about like 3 or 4 feet.
You have horrible aim, Giant.
And then he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Making the job easier for me, Giant. Thank you.
The Orc Blade of Ilnaval, right in front of you, Draig, is going to go ahead and unleash... what is it? 3 attacks? No, 2 attacks.
2 attacks.
It's being a pain in the butt and not letting me... There we go. Yeah, 2 attacks on you.
Mhm.
Attack number 1, advantage because you reckless.
Yep.
Hits.
Mm-hmm.
For 13 points of damage, down to 12, half to 6, because you're raging.
Yep. So that's a total of 1 point. Hang on.
What? Oh, yes, because of your
The
temp HP.
temporary HP. Brain is double checking. Okay, yes, it is. I had to double check how much I actually had because it doesn't differentiate on the little combat counter.
Yep. So yeah, when you subtract, it should take 50%. It did. Perfect.
Yep.
Second attack. That's a 15, which doesn't hit.
Yep.
But that is the end of his turn. Orc Great Warrior, the other one that's captured by the giant scorpion. Spear. Attack.
How many rounds have we been in combat, actually? This is pertinent information.
This is round 6.
Okay.
So hits the scorpion
Oh, I see it at the top there.
for 7. Second attack hits for 12. Third attack misses. Orc Shaman up here is going to throw another produce flame at you, Draig.
Mm-hmm. Advantage.
Yep. Advantage. Misses. Elena, you're up. You are face to face with a very hurt Orc Shaman.
I will bonus action wild shape into a dire wolf.
Oh, fuck. Hold on, give me a moment.
Can she bonus action wild shape?
What kind of druid are you again?
The spores.
Spores.
No, she
Spores.
cannot.
Spores druids cannot bonus action wild shape.
Lame.
That's only a moon druid thing.
Yeah.
And a circle of
Fine,
mutant
I'll just
druid.
normal action wild shape.
Yeah.
Alright, so you shift yourself. Hold on, so polymorpher into. Yeah, open the list. Into a direwolf. Yeah, it's a wild shape. Alright. You are now a direwolf.
Do we have
Uh,
anything bonus action related?
Well, you can still use your class features, so you can do some of your spores druid shit. If you
I
have
thought
any.
you can't cast while you're in wild shape.
Yeah, you can't cast, but some of your abilities aren't casting.
Ah.
Let's see. It doesn't look like. Hold on.
It's got all the mushrooms.
Alright. You don't have anything actively right now that you can use as a bonus action.
Yeah.
But in the future, if you did have something, once you hit level 10, you have the ability to do bonus action stuff while your symbiotic entity is activated.
Can
But
I free
What?
action growl aggressively?
Yes, you can. You know
Yeah.
what? For this, I'll go ahead and say, because you have nothing else to use your bonus action for, I'll say if you use your bonus action, you can attempt an intimidation.
Sure.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation for me. That's a 3.
I'm not scary.
You go ahead, you bear down and you growl at him. It is a scary sight if it wasn't for the fact that this is an orc who's probably used to it. So
Yeah.
you are indeed a scary entity. It just doesn't work against the orc shaman at the moment.
Fair enough. All right. That will be my turn.
All right. Orc Blade of Ilnaval is gonna beat the shit out of the Shield Guardian.
Mhm.
Longsword twice. Miss.
I thought the orc. Oh, you said orc blade. My brain was picturing the Great Warrior for a minute.
Huh. So that's a regular hit for 8 points of damage. Alright. Ravager Slaughterlord's dead, so I'm just gonna delete his body.
I'm gonna do a thing with his body, so I'll need it back eventually.
Don't worry, we'll see what it is and we'll see what happens. Eternal Flame Guardian is up. He is going to beat the shit out of the guy here.
Yeah.
Attack at normal. Misses. Second attack. Miss. As he swings, and even though he makes impact, the shield, the orc is blocking with the shield. The Eternal Flame Guardian looks to you, Draig, and says, "After we finish this one, let us go for the giant."
Draig just nods.
Orc Great Warrior is going to beat the shit out of the Shield Guardian. Or attempts to, at least. 3 attacks. 1 misses. 2 hits. For 6 points of damage. Third attack. Hits. For 11 damage. And then he is going to Shield Bash as a bonus action. Won't be able to push him, but at least does some damage. If it would have hit, but it didn't. Priest is going to go ahead and actually do a Guiding Bolt against the giant. Just a first level one, though. 14 hits. Fucking finally. For 20 points of damage. And the next attack against the hill giant has advantage. Back at the top of combat. The orc shaman that's on the roof. Who, with the direwolf now facing it down. Is going to go ahead and do another thunder wave. Right there. So I need Elena to give me, in her new woven form, a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
That's a success. All right. So still takes some damage, but it's halved. That's 6 halves to 3 damage. That was against the hill giant, but oh well. All right. And you are obviously not pushed. All right. But
she's getting procced for concentration.
oh yes,
Because I still have my storm up.
exactly. So go ahead and call it roll a concentration.
Shit.
That's an
Storm's
8.
dropped.
That's a fail. A
That's
storm
okay.
has dropped.
Oh no.
Shouldn't it have dropped anyway since she turned into wolf?
No,
No,
because wild
because-
shape is in concentration.
Exactly. Wild shape is the way that druids are quote unquote intended to be played is throw up a concentration spell and then a wild shape and go ham while the concentration spell is active.
Yeah, it's kind of boring.
Because you can concentrate, but you can't cast until you're like level 18. Alright. But as the thunder wave goes out and you are not pushed back, the orc shaman curses some more in Orcish. Elfain, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action,
Yep.
spiritual weapon,
Yep.
26,
Hits.
8.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah. So you know how
finally killed this one orc.
I mean it's the second one technically.
Thing is, I find it hilarious that you three are struggling with these 2 orcs, and Mitch and Draig have been slaughtering on the main road.
Mainly Draig,
How
because
wild
Mitch
shape
ran off.
and everything, and you gonna kill this orc?
Well, you're still wild shaped for a couple of hours.
I'm gonna parkour on these rooftops like you have no idea.
You can definitely try. Alright, but yeah, Elfin, go ahead and describe how this, how you kill this motherfucker.
Yeah, so you know how I kind of modeled my spiritual weapon after your mask?
Yeah?
So the giant hands attached to the red strings are just like sumo hitting the orc.
Gotcha. So the hands come up and back and
Yeah.
just palm right into him, kind of cracking in his sternum as he kind of crumples in back and slides partially down some of the roof before falling still.
All
As
right.
he is dead.
All right.
If you wanted to, Elena, you have access to your fungal infestation.
That's such an evil laugh.
So you can use your reaction to animate it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
for the first time, what does Elfain see as you animate this orc? Which uses the
So-
zombie stat block.
Since she is still in dire wolf shape,
Mm-hmm.
she is going to lean down, sniff it, give it a couple licks, and then her eyes will glow brightly as it seems almost like firefly-like things, except they're different colored. fly out of her and into this corpse.
All right.
I
Very
am
cool.
a druid of mushrooms, mother.
Very cool, very cool.
All right. And so, you see as this happens, the kind of like fungal particles go into the orc and kind of pop out these segments of like mushroom and like hard yet flexible chitin before it rises up to its feet. Very much a slack jaw, empty voids for eyes, as it rises and looks to the direwolf for instruction.
Ooh, very cool, very cool.
All right, so this zombie now joins initiative and takes its turn immediately after yours, Elena. So I'm just gonna roll it, but I'm going to manually move it to after Elena. So update combatant, initiative value changes to we're gonna put it at 5.9.
You see a slightly horrified but very intrigued expression on Elfain's face after witnessing that.
All right, so I get to look at this, and I get to change this one to being a friendly token. There we go. It is friendly. All right. So, is that the end of your turn, Elfain?
No. Now that I'm up on the roof, can I see if I can find any other sources of fighting or friendlies who need help?
From here, about 20 feet up, you can't see anything specific because this building that you were kind of popping in and out of
Yeah.
is 3 stories tall.
I see. I see. In that case, I'm going to jump down.
Are you jumping down or climbing down?
I'm gonna attempt to jump and land on my... I'm gonna attempt to not fall prone.
All right, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check. Athletics or acrobatics. If you fail, then you take damage. You'll take 2d6 damage and fall prone.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yes, your choice.
Alright, I'm better at acrobatics. Ooh.
You go ahead, you leap down, and you and as you land, you feel a faint pop as your foot kind of slips from under you and you roll your ankle.
Ah, my ankle!
As you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
Oh my god, 9!
Yes.
Oof. Alright.
As you go ahead and you fall prone, I'll say you've only used 10 feet of your movement.
All of us who are still conscious here are rare yelling swear from Elfain.
So your movement speed's 45, you use 10.
So
You'd
I
be
have...
able to use 20 feet to stand up if you wanted.
Alright, I stand up.
Alright, so you've used 35 feet total. You still have
Should've-
10 feet left.
I should have just climbed down. Ooh. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's 2d6, it's 9. You jumped from 20 feet up. 20 feet's a lot, Dev.
20 feet's nothing.
Do you want to drop 20 feet?
Go
No.
ahead and jump out your second story building. Alright, just from the roof, just fall off of it and see how that does for you.
I have a 1-story building. 5. So
Find
that
another
was
story.
20. So that was 35, you said?
Yes.
That was...
You have 10 feet remaining, so you just used 5
Alright.
and
10.
10.
Alright. And I will action dash
Alright.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
You now see Kun'Brin,
40.
who has freshly opened up a window that leads to a lot of fire.
And then I'll do 45.
Gotcha.
And
There is a door here, which I just have not marked, but there is a door right there.
alrighty.
Because I had to place so many goddamn doors and windows that I overlooked a couple.
Alright, I think that was my action and my bonus action.
Correct, because you bonus
So-
action spiritual weapon and you action dashed.
Alright, that ends my turn.
Alright, the giant scorpion gets to do some more attacks. Let me double check the claw. Okay, it doesn't say that if it attacks again, it loses the grapple. So it's just gonna keep pincering in both of the two. So first one. Hits and does 4 damage. And then second one misses as the Orc Great Warrior managed to withstand and kind of like push against the pincers, but obviously is still grappled, just doesn't take the damage. And then he is going to sting the more damaged one for 10 and misses. He is, however, going to skitter a little bit that way while still holding them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. A little guy is gonna do a little thing. And misses. Alright. Draig, you're up.
Okay.
With
So,
Mitch on deck.
as part of my attack action, can I hurl the corpse at the giant?
I'll say if you can make a successful athletics check, the DC is going to be pretty high. We're going to set the DC. I'll tell you now, the DC is going to be 18.
Let me double check something.
Because
Oh,
that
I'm
is
raging.
a difficult as shit task.
I'm raging. I already have advantage on that.
Correct.
So you said regular strength?
It's going to be an athletics check. You see, it's going to be 18. Or you can naturally roll a crit. Okay.
Damn, that crit would have been in an attack, too. A regular attack, too.
Well, that's the thing. We'll go ahead and we'll have that to be this. You go ahead and you huck the motherfucker. Go ahead and explain to me how that looks as you fucking He-Man that shit into the hill
So,
giant.
I let the chain lax a bit, let the body begin falling before I grab onto the very end, lean back with the weight of it, and then just throw all of my might into sending that forward.
All right. You go ahead. It laxes for a moment, and you tighten it. You hoist it up, and the way that you have to fling it, you kind of have to hoist it over your shoulder. You kind of rip into your own shoulder a little bit, but it's entirely worth it as you launch this maybe 9-ish foot tall entity into this about 13 or 14 foot tall entity.
Yep.
Go ahead and we'll say roll. I would say roll 3d10, but you crit, so that makes it 6d10. And that's how much bludgeoning damage this fucker takes.
Do I add the d4 from the potion, or is that only melee?
I'll say from the potion because it works on. I think all I did was specify. It says weapon attacks. At this point, you're using this as a weapon, even if it's improvised.
And I'm adding my strength to the thrown damage?
We'll say no, but you can add your rage.
My rage?
So yeah, you'll add 2.
Okay. And enter.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
So Draig is going to look at the orc blood of Inval in front of him, look to the Eternal Flame Warrior, look to everybody who is within arm's reach of him, get a smirk on his face, and then just whip it. Wherever it hits, it hits.
All right. So you lob the creature at an almost stupid speed. And as it collides with the hill giant, it kind of stumbles back into the well and entirely destroys it.
Oops.
As you have kind of like given him a mixture of a concussion, busted up part of his jaw, and cracked part of his sternum, as he is dead.
Can I use this as an intimidation for anything that just saw that isn't a friendly?
Sure, go ahead and roll intimidation using strength, and I'll say at advantage.
I'm gonna double check my proficiency. I think I'm proficient in it, but
You have... Oh no, you don't have the soldier background, you have the city watch background.
yep. Oh, hey, guess what the sheet's doing? But I do have proficiency in intimidation.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, it's not letting you do it?
No, it's just the sheet's doing the bottom segment is cut off. Again.
Oh. I'll figure out how the fuck to fix that for you, because it shouldn't be doing
I'm doing advantage, and instead of a 2, that's a 3, unless it was plus. Unless it was plus instead of.
No, it's strength instead of charisma. So
Okay.
you got a 22.
So it's 2 higher.
Alright. No, it's not 2 higher, it's 1 higher.
Oh yeah, 1 higher. Sorry.
So you you'll go ahead and see what happens, but for a moment everyone that you can see on the battlefield is just staring at what happened.
And the orc blade is getting an attack at reckless.
Sure. As you do that, so go ahead and roll that. Hit, roll damage. 15. Alright. All of you guys are able to... You guys have kind of been hearing like some clashing, some war, you hear the fire. There is a massive rumble in the ground that you all feel.
Mm-hmm.
That none of you, aside from Draig, actually knows what happened. But there is a massive rumble of what sounds like something hitting the ground hard.
Which was preceded by something hitting something else really hard.
Yes. Alright, is that the end of your turn, Draig?
He needs to make a strength save.
Alright, strength save.
He succeeds. Yeah, it's the end of my turn.
Alright. Go ahead and mark the end of your turn. Mitch,
Yep.
you are up. Go ahead and give me a death save. So that's a 7 on the die, so technically doesn't work.
Yeah. Wait, doesn't Mitch have something? No, you know what that is?
What is it?
That's from his aura of protection.
Yeah, but he's unconscious. It doesn't work.
Yep, I'm a dumbass. Sorry. Forgive me.
So that is another failure for your death save. You are 2 down. Go ahead and end your turn. Shield Guardian gains 10 hit points. Well, come on. Plus 10. There we go. And is going to beat the shit out of the Orc Blade of Vilnaval, or at least this is going to attempt to. That's a hit for 9 points of damage. And a second hit, which is a miss. One of the grappled Orc Great Warriors is going to stab the Scorpion. Stab, I'm taking a bath. Stab, which is a hit, for 8 points of damage. Second attack, 21, which hits, for 14 damage. And then final stab, That's a hit.
How's the scorpion looking?
The scorpion is officially felled. The scorpion has died, therefore ending the grapples.
Poor buddy.
Yeah, scorpion gets stabbed to death.
It is now a failure of image clone.
Alright, but that's the end of the Orc Great Warrior's turn as he speaks to his companion, but no one awake is nearby to actually do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
This priest is going to look at you in awe, Draig.
Mm-hmm.
And then is going to cast a second level Cure Wounds on you.
Okay.
Kind of pats you on the shoulder for a moment. And says, "Go get him, Tiger." As you heal 11 hit points.
Alright.
All right. And then. All right. That's all the priest is gonna do.
Oh,
Kun'Brin,
shit.
you're up. What's up?
It's too late, but that Orc Blade of Ilnival would have taken an extra d4 damage from
Oh.
my hit.
Fuck it. Go ahead and roll it. Kun'Brin, you're up.
Knock, knock. Oh, knock, knock. Open up the door. It's me. Let me
Alright.
in.
All right, give me one moment. That's -2 on that one. All right, let's see. So, knock, knock. Open up the door. It's you.
And the non-stop hip hop and is plain to see.
So, just for the fuck of it, there we go. You
Ah!
go in, and there are 2 orcs that are currently. Thing is, you enter in. One of the orcs is currently trying on a bodice. A bright white, kind of, like a corset bodice. Currently trying that on. And the other one is currently trying on a fancy hat. They both turn to you, and there's a moment of a standoff.
Tell them they look pretty.
Elfain.
What do you do?
Yes.
I'm gonna turn around to you,
Yes.
and you just see Kun'Brin's face is just like stone face, but then it creeps into a wide smile as he turns back around and goes, "Oh, honey, you can't fit that," and I'm gonna shoot him in the head with my gun.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and target, and go ahead and shoot.
Okay, where's target? There's target. Specifically this one. Inventory. This is gonna be Peacekeeper.
Bang.
Attack and normal. 15. Fuck.
All right. So you
Does
go
that
ahead and you
miss?
take a shot. It does miss.
Haha! I do it again.
Yep, you can do that because you are proficient in pistols.
Fuck!
That's a miss. So,
Bang bang! Oh.
yeah, both shots go just a little bit wide.
It's the power of the bodice, man.
And as you go ahead and shoot twice, he kind of like ducks a little bit and gets behind one of the mannequins. And begins speaking in Orcish, which you understand. And says, "We're just trying on clothes. Leave us alone."
Oh! I want a bonus action put my pistol away.
You go ahead and you put your
5,
pistol away.
10. Oh my god. Sorry about that. 15. 20. 25. Is there a door over here?
So this right here is an open doorway. But from here, you're actually able to see the door down here.
35 bonus action. No, I'm gonna stay there. I use my bonus action.
I mean, you can bonus action dash if you want.
I use it to put my gun away.
I mean, you already had your gun out in the first place, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I'm
Which
putting
means
it
that
away.
you can just put it away. You're not swapping to
Oh.
a different weapon.
Okay,
So
Bonus action.
you have no weapons in your hands right now.
that's fine. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Open
You
door.
open it up and you see the bloodbath that is this entire area.
I take 5 feet out. I go. Hi, Drake.
Drake looks back and waves.
Yeah, you go ahead and you shout, and through the flames, Draig, you see Kun'Brin has made it through the building.
Yep,
A little bit worse for wear.
And I'm gonna
That's
politely,
usual.
and then I'm gonna politely close the door,
Mm-hmm.
and that's my turn.
All right.
Is Kun'Brin capable of seeing the now dead hell giant with the dead Ravager on top of it?
Through the fire and flames, probably not.
With your passive perception, Kun'Brin, which is 25.
6.
26?
Oh, what the fuck?
Your character sheet says 25.
How dare you?
Uh,
I have conflicting evidence.
but you're able to kind of see a little bit through the flames. You see a massive shape, but you don't know exactly what it is. But you do see that there is something massive there. But yeah, the Orc Blade of Ilnival, as Kun'Brin shouts to you and you respond back, the Orc Blade looks to you, Draig, and kind of just like taps your side with his sword for a moment and says, "Eyes up," and takes a swing at you.
Oi, rude.
He's gonna take 2 swings at you.
Yep. He has advantage.
Yep. 23.
Good. He touches me.
15 points of damage.
Ooh, reduced to.
Reduced down to 14 to 7. And then second attack at advantage, 22.
Hits.
For 13 down to 12, down to 6.
So Draig is teetering nearish the halfway hit point marker. Like a good 15 above it.
Oh,
Alright.
I lost that a while ago.
Actually, no. I'm a good 30 above it. Never mind.
But
Ignore
that is
me.
that is the end of the Orc Blade of Ilnival's turn.
Yep.
Great Orc Warrior down near Mitch. Whoop. 5, 10, 15. Orc Shaman is going
Wait,
to
I
once
missed
again.
something. What happened to my fucking scorpion?
The scorpion died.
Died.
Yeah, the scorpion
No.
died.
My boy.
I'm surprised you didn't have a bigger reaction then.
No, I thought he was just carrying them away. Instead, I guess it was me being carried away. I misheard everything.
Yeah. You're dead.
I was gonna name him Marcus.
Everything is just some variation of Mark, Marcus, Marcusio. Alright,
Canonus.
that's a 25 to hit you, Draig, with a produce flame.
Fucking macaroni,
that'll hit.
dude.
You
My little
take
macaroni.
8 points of fire damage.
Which is not reduced.
Exactly, because you are but a measly juggernaut. Elena, you're up. You're a dire wolf on a roof.
Direwolf on a roof.
Dire
Okay, where can I smell the nearest bloodshed?
Okay, I would normally say roll a perception check. However, the nearest
fancy.
bloodshed, aside from, you know what, just fucking existed in front of you, you can tell is on the other side of these buildings. So, for this, I'll actually go ahead and say, give me a perception check to see if you can kind of sniff out the quickest route.
Back, you're dead. You can't run from me. Oh fuck, you're gone.
Stop fucking with the cursors.
Does those wolf have advantage because sniff?
They have keen
Yes.
senses,
Yep.
so yes.
25. All right. You're able to know that if you curve down in the direction of Elfain, You can curve through that building, and that is the most direct route.
Cough, 20-foot drop.
Yeah. That is the most direct route.
You heard me say,
However-
ow, my ankle after jumping.
However, if you wanted to attempt, you can try and jump across this gap, which I would have be an athletics check. And you can just curve across that top segment of roof. It's not like you can go straight across, because there's a whole other floor, but it would allow you to circumnavigate having to drop down.
Yeah, let me try that, because if I drop down, I'm gonna fall down anyways.
Alright.
Ooh.
Alright. You go ahead, you back up a little bit, and you go to make a run, and as you leap, you kind of do the specific thing I'm thinking of where the cat goes to jump and makes it 2 inches. You jump and entirely splay yourself out and fall flat on the ground for a full damage 12. As you smack stomach first onto the ground.
I was making me do concentration.
You're no longer concentrating. It's because it.
You
Did
forgot to
you
remove
take the
the
effect off of it?
concentration.
Yeah, it didn't drop itself. Alright. But I'll say that that used up 10 feet. So if you
Sick.
wanted to use 25, you can stand up.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright. So you use 10, that's 35. You still have 15 feet of movement left.
I'm mathing with yeah.
Yeah, you can either curve around towards Elfain, or if you wanted to risk going through the building, which you know is actively on fire, you can attempt.
Now, can I action dash still?
Yes, you can. You absolutely can.
Okay, I would like to do that towards Elfain.
Alright. So, looking at 5, 10, 15, which is the rest of your basic movement.
Yep.
And then you're dashing.
Yes.
5, 10, 15. You are now next to Elfain.
Hi, Elena.
Please heal me.
Ah, yes.
You're a wolf. You can't talk.
Sounds like a hurt wolf.
Wolf.
Bork.
You are a massive wolf. You have a deep bork.
Orf.
Wolf.
Are you going to stay there, or are you gonna move some more to anywhere else?
I can't move anymore.
Of course you can. You dashed. You only used 15 feet of your dash. You have 35 more movement of your dash.
Oh shit, you right? Let me go help out the homies. Where am I sniffing?
So sniffing brings you, so that was there, 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 20, 25, 30, 35. There is a door right here that you're now looking into. And you are able to catch from here a glimpse of an orc trying on a hat, which is that one.
Interesting.
You also know that you saw Kun'Brin go in here. So either they didn't see him somehow, or something else happened.
Gotcha.
Is that the end of your turn?
D.
Alright. It is now your zombie's turn, which you are mentally able to command.
Mine
He's
shoot.
gonna fucking yuck off that roof.
5, 10, 15,
Yuck.
20, and fall off. He
And
takes... hold on, so 2d6.
How many hit points does he have?
One.
Zombies have 22 hit points.
Holy.
This
Zombies
isn't
are
this
pretty-
isn't a normal-
pretty hardy.
But this ain't
That's
a normal zombie.
That's true.
It's the
Set up
sword
immediately
drill.
at 1. However, it's still a zombie. So, alright. So goes down to the 1. However, still gets his undead fortitude. So has to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
5 plus the damage taken.
Yeah, 5, and the damage was 5, so 10.
Okay. I was not examining it.
22. The zombie is back up at 1. However, cannot stand up from prone.
Oh, because it doesn't have any movement?
Exactly. Well, actually, hold on. What are your commands for it? Like, what are you telling it to do?
Well, I wanted it to come to me.
Does it
Okay.
start crawling?
So then, what it's going to do is it's going to use its action to dash, use half of its movement to get up, and then move 5, 10.
It has another 5, or another 10 because it only
Thank you.
moved 20 before falling.
It has a 20-foot movement speed.
Yeah, zombies aren't
okay.
fast. Or should we say a 20-foot shamble speed?
Yes, it's a 20-foot shamble speed. Alright, but that's the end of that turn. Orc Blade of Ilnaval is going to try and beat the fuck out of the Shield Guardian again. Hits for 14 damage. And again. Misses. Eternal Flame Guardian is gonna beat the shit out of the Orc Blade of Ilnaval.
Does he seem impressed by my throw?
He does. He seems very impressed.
What's really fun is there's only 4 people who are going to
Missed.
live to, who
Missed.
are likely to live to tell about this.
The Orc Great Warrior is going to disengage from the Shield Guardian. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oi,
He's
hey.
retreating.
I intimidated the fuck out of the Great Blade. Okay.
It's because the the Orc Great Warrior has more combat sense than rush in and kill shit.
Okay, there's somebody else who will likely live to tell about this.
This priest is going to guiding bolt the Orc Blade of Ilnaval.
Kill it.
At
Kill it
first
with
level.
your might.
Whoops, that's damage. I don't want damage yet. I want an attack. Misses.
Oh.
Back up at the top at Elfain. You're up.
Alrighty. So, I saw Kun'Brin go into the building. I saw him shoot them, and then only one shot.
Yeah, only one shot. But even from
No, 2
here,
shots.
before... Oh, yes, 2
Bang,
shots.
bang.
2 shots.
Bang, bang. Man the hammer.
Before the wolf got in the way, you were able to see that Kun'Brin just cruised around them, seemingly unimpeded, and you see the orc that was trying on the head.
Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna do... Hold on, it's not letting me click my character. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is that the door?
That is the door, yes.
25.
You now see the orc that is actively trying on a corset.
I just put my hands up showing I'm not gonna shoot. I try not to show any judgment on my face.
How well does that work? Go
Uh,
ahead and give me a deception check.
deception check. I'm not good at those.
Oh.
You're
I'm
good
decent.
enough to at least hide your judgment.
Alright, so that was... was that 20 or 25?
That was going to be 25.
Alright,
Because getting into the doorway was going to be 20, 25. That was 30 that you just moved.
30, 35, 40, 45. And I see the door?
Yep, you see the door.
Alright. And I can bonus action dash as the rogue bard thing, right?
Yes, because you chose Bard for your
Rogue
ability.
for your bard thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do, 5, 10, 15.
Don't forget you can use the arrow
20.
keys to move if you wanted.
I know, but for some reason it's not working for me. It's like delayed.
Alright.
I lost count. Was that 15?
20. You were at 20.
20. 25,
25.
30,
You can open up the door.
35. Oh.
And
Ah!
Kun'Brin is right there on the other side of the door.
Hi.
So Kun'Brin, you rush through, close the door behind you. 4 seconds later, it opens back up.
Oh,
Oh,
hi.
Hi. Can I sneak past,
No,
please?
very dangerous. And I close
There's
the
a
door.
large door. You
Oh.
can step beside if you want.
I stepped beside. So that was how much?
So that one was 35.
35. And so I see all this now?
Yeah, you see the bloody absolute battleground.
Hmm.
And you see Draig
In the
right
middle.
there.
Alright.
Covered in blood and gore.
Alright. I don't see Mitch, though. So Mitch
You do
wasn't
not.
over here? Okay.
You do not see Mitch.
Okay. See, I don't know that he's injured. I, as Dev, do. Elfain does not. Alright.
Here, Elfain.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a quick d20.
Just a d20?
Can I,
Yep, just a d20.
It's
while that roll's
slash
happening, can I say a
roll
reactionary
d20,
6
right?
words?
I got an
cannot.
8.
Okay.
8.
Yeah.
There's a tinge that you should know something. You feel your holy symbol tugging you south.
South.
That's
So,
about it.
like, south as in, like, this south?
Yes, that is south.
Alright.
Your holy symbol just tells you south. It's almost like something light is very lightly tugging at your holy symbol.
Okay. So that was 40 feet of movement?
Yes.
That was.
That was 35. So you have 10 more feet.
40. 45.
Yep. You still have your action.
Yeah. Well, I gotta take a look at my spells real quick.
Your holy symbol is still tugging you south.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue south because I don't think I can do the spell. The one I'm thinking of, is a non-combat spell, or like a.
What spell?
Okay, no, that I should wait on that. Never mind. It's only a bonus action actually, but it's. I wanted to wait till we're all grouped up. It was mass.
Gotcha.
It was mass healing word.
Oh, yeah.
5. I'm action dashing, sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's all I can do. Also,
Yeah.
as I was leaving, I was like, Kun'Brin sees me squeeze my holy symbol. Something's wrong, and I just head south.
Yeah.
And
I just gesture entirely at Drake.
it's Draig.
As she rushes off, you're like, what about him? Elfain's like, he's fine.
But that's the end of my turn.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I just imagine the enemies that saw that, and they're just like, what the fuck's going on?
Draig, you're up.
All right. So, how hurt is this bitch looking?
He's actually not looking all that hurt. Like, he's a
Here, go
bit
for it.
hurt. He's not super hurt.
I would like to bonus action shove him into the fire.
You mean
And
use
I'm
one
gonna-
of your attacks to
Yeah,
shove him?
attack action shove him into the fire.
There you go. We're not playing Baldur's Gate here.
Nah, I get a bonus action shove now.
Oh, does
So
he get the
contest
bonus
that
action
athletic?
dip?
Dip, duck, dive, and dodge.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a sword, huh?
All right.
Go ahead
so-
and give me an athletics check, which you make at advantage because you're raging.
Yep.
8. So he gets shoved back into the fire and takes
4?
11 points of fire damage.
36.
Okay, so
Never mind.
now, I mathed this out, but I need to
And he
make
is on fire.
sure that, yeah, I need to make sure that this is correct here. I just need to get within 50 feet of the Great Blade, right?
For what?
My chain's reach.
It's 10 feet.
Yeah, you need to get within 10 feet. You need to move 50
no, I know.
feet.
I need to get.
Yes.
Yeah, you knew what I meant. But I can get to there, right?
Yeah. it says
Yeah,
50.
because you have... What's your movement speed?
50.
50? Fuck! Sure, yes, you can get there.
All right, so that's right about. What was that?
There.
There.
Yep.
There.
You dash across the fucking field. And you are now within 10 feet of the Great Orc Warrior that bolted.
While I'm leaving, I'm going to tell both the healers to go find Mitch.
Alright.
He's been by himself for too long, he's probably hurt.
Alright. You Flint Lockwood your way towards the Orc Great Warrior. Shouting your command.
I don't want that image in my head.
But that's
What,
exactly
Draig
what he
Lockwood?
does.
I would much rather like the fucking gimmicky anime.
Okay,
Fucking,
okay.
I was so fast for you, I slid in front of you with a wall of dust instead of Flint Lockwood.
No,
No,
I'm straight up
Lockwood.
Lockwooding it. And I have the exact amount of syllables. Go help Mitch.
Alright.
Anyways, reckless attack.
Go ahead.
If you don't make a
Attack. I
Scorpion
need to
reference, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yep, make sure you target him.
Oh, he
No,
is
wrong
going
one.
to get over here.
Wrong one.
Yep. I
There you
clicked a
go.
little too far ahead. But you know, he is getting get over here.
Alright.
Over here.
If I wasn't raging, I would lightning lure him. But I'm raging, so I can't do that.
Yep. So this is your second attack for the turn.
Wait, does it take a bonus action to drop a raid? No.
Yeah, it's a bonus action to drop the rage. But yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage, +2.
Yep.
Plus 1d4, not 5, 4. Normal.
16 points of damage. All right. But you've
And
used
no,
your
I'm not going to
action,
push
your
him.
movement.
I'm
you're
going
not
to
pushing.
bonus action dump all 15 points of my lay on hands into me.
Sure, go ahead. So mark your 15, and then wherever it is hiding on your sheet, go ahead and mark
It's
it down
not
your
letting me
hands.
remove all of it at once. So I'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and turn and then get to my lay on hand stuff after that.
Yep. Alright. Mitch, go ahead and give me another death save. Alright.
Fuck.
You have... Oh, that one was even a nat 1. Alright.
Unless
So-
if like fucking Foundry took over and just deleted his character. He's gone.
Alright. So, Mitch. As you are knocked unconscious, and in this, and you are left in this kind of like floating darkness for a moment, you almost feel this pressure, kind of, off of your chest for a moment, and it doesn't take that many hoops to jump through to figure out that
I've been dead before.
Yeah. You are currently no longer among the realm of the living.
Again? I
But
guess
there's
it is
something
my fault.
There's something different for a moment as you kind of try to rationalize with yourself. Being dead before, you don't feel a heartbeat. You feel as if something is almost manually kind of pumping your heart for a moment. And you look down to the spectral form of yourself, which is vaguely humanoid in the rough shape of your body. And your core, what you would assume is a soul of sorts, almost has this small tendril of this almost lilac purple kind of entwined with it. Almost asking to be touched. It's not an unfamiliar purple.
I would recognize this as Tibetha, right?
No, actually.
No.
This, you recognize the purple vaguely from the times that you've tapped into this unknown power that seems to be around you.
And it's wanting me to commune with it?
It almost wants to be touched. It's almost like it's this small little tendril that's almost reaching up in your direction. But it's almost like it's ground and touched into your soul, and it wants you to kind of grab it.
In the darkness, I'm going to say, I might have left that world, but I will not allow you to enter it. If I go, you go. And I will hold my ground here like I will there. And then I just stand my ground in my position, as if like I had my sword in my hands, standing, flat with my feet with the point down, and I take my guarding position.
All right. It writhes for a moment at your rejection. And for now, that's all that happens.
Okay.
All right. Shield Guardian gains 10 hit points and is going to beat the fuck out of the Orc Blade. Fist attack. Misses. Second fist. Misses. All the NPCs are bad at hitting each other.
Justin,
Orc
you
Grid
can never
Warrior.
truly beat yourself up.
You're not wrong. Alright. The priest is going to try and listen to your words. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Action.
Go through the
5,
window.
10,
Don't be a
15,
bitch.
20, 25, 30. Normal people don't go through windows.
Go through the window.
Go through the optional door, man.
Also, the priest only knows that Mitch fucked off in this direction.
There's a window.
Yeah,
Headphones,
but
I hate headphones.
the priest doesn't know where this goes. Kun'Brin, you're up.
No, cool. Fuck. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whoa! Whoa! Mitch, you fucked me! Where was I?
There. That was your 30th foot.
35. Bonus action, pull out gun.
You're very close to the fire.
Is this an enemy?
This is not an enemy. That's a friendly.
Okay, I'm shooting this guy.
Yeah, that's an enemy. The enemy that's currently on fire.
Boop,
Burn roll to hit.
boop. Normal.
That's a crit. So go ahead and roll that damage. And it's sneak attack because you have an ally nearby.
Okay, so that's 4d6 plus another 2d6.
Well, remember, if you're typing it in and then you hit crit, it automatically doubles it. So just put in your regular stuff.
Okay, so total of 3d6 extra.
Yeah, 3d6. Sorry,
Plus-
2d6 because rogue, 1d6
Because ranger.
Yep, because of your fucking not gunslinger, your wildcatter shit.
Yes. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I'm not.
Are you going to expend a spell slot to do anything funny with it?
I have no spell slots, buddy.
Okay.
I feel like there's something else, but I don't remember what it was. Whatever, I'll figure it out later. Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of it. Favorite enemy?
That's the +2.
Okay.
No, that's it. That's all I can think of.
All right. Then send it. Hit crit. 40.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to do this?
As Draig shoves him into the fire, I'm going to shoot him in the back of the kneecap so he falls into the fire more.
All
It
right.
just burns to death.
All right. You go ahead. You go and you take the shot. It hits him in the back of the knee and blows out his entire kneecap, sending his leg kind of tumbling forward a foot or two, as he leans back and burns into a crisp.
Wait, hold on. So he was there.
Yep. He was right
I
there.
gotta I would like to use my whales from the grave.
Oh shit.
So this dude right here.
Takes half of the sneak attack damage, was it?
Uh,
Or do you roll sneak attack again?
I roll sneak attack again, but I roll half the number of dice.
Half the number of dice. So you're only rolling 1d6.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Let me double check. Let me double check the exact wording of it. If it's Whales of the Grave. So hold on. Whales from the Grave. Okay, roll half the number of sneak attack dice for your level. Round it up. Okay, so 1. So it is 1d6.
Draig, you would hear this?
Mm-hmm.
You would hear, like, the orc in the fire obviously screaming.
Yeah.
But you also hear, like, several other, like, different types of screams.
Meh, Kun'Brin doing Kun'Brin shit. I saw him. That's all I need to know.
You take 6.
6. Oof. How do you want to do this?
He
5 hit
kills
points.
himself.
All right. So you see the whales carry over in this spectral form, impacting him, and he kind of stumbles for a moment before, as he's readying another produce flame, instead of throwing it at you, Draig, he stuffs it into his own face and dies.
Kun'Brin did Kun'Brin shit. Okay.
And I'm gonna put my gun away, and I end my turn.
All right.
I am a pacifist.
Orc Great Warrior is gonna stay there. Elena, you're up.
Koda, come here. Sorry, managing dog at the same time. Take bone.
You're fine. Elfain darted past you through the building, unabated by the orcs that are trying on fashion.
I will follow.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
Salutations.
50. You are a wolf. You cannot talk.
It growls to the
Orf.
sound of salutation.
You can action dash if you desire. You are currently still within the building You are 15 feet away from the door.
Can I take a moment to pick up different smells? Like, who do I smell nearby?
Sure. From here, go ahead and give me a perception check. At advantage because wolf. 23. Alright. You're able to pick up a plethora of smells. Heavy on the cosmetics, considering that you are within a boutique of sorts. You smell sweat, you smell blood, you smell ample burning wood. But you also smell a sort of bad smell. It doesn't smell like rancid, it doesn't smell like meat, it smells like a bad feeling.
Feels like anxiety.
Yeah, it's almost like you're smelling anxiety.
Mm.
And you're smelling it through this door.
I would like to dash to continue my movement in that direction.
Alright. 5, 10, 15. The door is closed.
What the hell?
You can burst it open.
Fuck yeah.
Alright. Just for the fuck of it, we're gonna roll in athletics. As long as you don't roll a 1, the door busts open. You're good, the door busts open. And the door is now eternally open because you busted off its hinges. 20, 25. You now see the utter bloody landscape.
Mm. Sick.
You have 35 more. Hold on. So, yeah, you have. No, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20. You have 30 more feet of movement. But you see this entire bloody landscape. You see Kun'Brin is not super far from you. Draig is across the field, and you see Elfain's dashing straight south.
I will continue in Elfain's direction.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. So that is where you are.
And my zombie will follow.
5, 10, 15, 20. Dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright. That's the end of the zombie's turn. Orc Blade is gonna beat the shit out of the Shield Guardian some more. Attack, miss, attack, miss. Eternal Flame Guardian. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And is going to, in fact, use his heavy crossbow on the Orc Blade that's fighting the Shield Guardian. One shot. Miss. The Orc Great Warrior is going to disengage from you, Draig.
I like a warrior.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But that's all he can go because he's not dashing towards... Actually, I'll say from here, Draig, as he's running away, you actually see in that direction what looks to be 3 dwarves are trudging in this direction.
Yes.
But that's his turn.
Also, I didn't see the carnage that was all the way over near Drake. I saw like a little bit of it. So I was like, oh, so it's that one dead dude. Then I panned more over. I was like, oh, that's a lot of dead dudes.
Honestly,
yeah.
same. I just had to scroll because I was like, I don't
20,
see what
25,
what Draig's
30.
engaged with, and then I saw all the
Yeah,
skulls, and I was like,
5,
oh.
20,
If I'm
Yeah.
remembering
30.
correctly, there's actually a lot more dead bodies in this area.
Oh yeah, there's a shit ton of dead bodies right in this area.
Not just that ping, but this whole line that I'm highlighting.
Exactly. This entire area is littered with dead bodies.
Most
No.
of which are orcs.
I equivocally did this thing of the guy hammering 15 nails, me nailing 1, and go, perfect.
Yep, that is exactly what Kun'Brin just
I-
did.
Who's this guy
Elfain,
that just
you're up.
ran past me?
That is a that's actually a priest that you would vaguely recognize from being with all of the medical facilities.
Okay.
It's currently rushing in that direction.
Did
Okay.
he dash?
Yes,
Okay.
Elfain, you're up.
All right. 5. Do you know where
10.
Mitch is? I ask.
Last I saw, he went in this direction,
Where did he point?
in the direction that you guys are going.
Okay, so
Like
straight.
vaguely, didn't point anywhere specifically. You
Alright.
see that there is an open, almost like stable here. There's an open door,
All right.
and then there's the open door this way.
Alrighty. 5, 10, 15.
Nope, that's 20 because you were here, so that's
5,
5,
10.
10, 15,
Oh,
20.
20,
Oh.
25, 30,
Oh, I passed by this area, so now I see more shit.
35, 40, 45. Can I see in at all?
I'll say you are able to get enough of a peek in, and I'll put you here for a moment so that you can see in. But this is what you see.
Ah!
You see there is a goblin talking with 2 orcs over Mitch's dead body, or limp body. You don't know if he's dead, but limp and unmoving, as both of the orcs are currently just kind of like holding him and talking with each other. So technically you're here, they don't see you, but for the purposes of you peeking in, you see this.
Alright, I'm gonna bonus action dash.
There was an alleyway over here, or a road over here.
Alright, so bonus action dash.
Can I-
So you're here.
Can I enter sideways? Oops. Can
yes,
I
you can.
I'm gonna do 5.
So as you go there, they stop talking and look at you and just kind of like hold his body for a moment, waiting to see what you're gonna do.
I glare.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15.
Giant scorpion.
I yell.
There's a dead giant scorpion on the ground.
Do the goblins look hostile? Like,
Well, there's 1 goblin and 2 orcs.
oh, okay. So who's holding Mitch's body?
Both of the orcs, which are these 2 entities.
I'm gonna yell, drop him!
Go ahead and give me an intimidation.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ruh-roh, Raggy, you pissed off the healer. You're gonna want to figure out why
Intimidation?
that's a bad idea.
Yep.
Huh?
16?
16. Alright, let me go ahead and roll some secret checks real quick.
While you're doing that, when I was running by, I forgot this was a road. Did I see the giant combat that is right fucking over here?
You saw it for a moment, yes.
I didn't make out who was in it, and that's all I needed to know.
Mm-hmm. And then this guy. GM roll.
Did
Alright.
I hear Elfain yell that?
I would have yelled it at the top of my lungs.
I'll say, Kun'Brin, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm too far away for that.
Easy. Child's play.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Both
fuck.
Elena and Kun'Brin hear it, no problem.
So you guys have never heard Elfain this mad, ever.
Well, no,
I've known you for like a month though, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So the thing is, the orc that looks a little bit more beat up just drops him for a moment. The other one kind of like is left with a little bit of the dead weight, and looks at the other orc before just dropping him for a moment and looking to you. This one is the one that looks still a little bit more not aggressive, but like resistant to your approach. This orc has let go and is kind of pulled back for a moment.
Good.
The goblin audibly shrieks.
I step 5 feet forward as intimidatingly as I can. I check
Alright.
Mitch's vitals.
Go ahead and
Okay.
give me go ahead and give me a medicine check.
9.
9. He has a lot of cloth. He has a lot of armor. Either he has no pulse, or you can't find it. And you being an experienced medicinal practitioner, you do not know. You are unsure if you just can't find his pulse or if he has no pulse.
I'm
Actually, you know what? Go ahead and roll it one more time. You would have advantage because reasons.
okay.
So one more time.
7. Oh, better.
14.
He has no pulse.
No pulse.
And you're able to see that his eyes. Thing is, like his eyes, while like half lidded, normally you're used to his regular color of eyes,
Yeah.
which are. Remind me what your eye color is.
Because the ASMR changed, they've been golden.
Alright, so at this point you're used to his new Azamar form. They are kind of like this golden hue.
But the human eyes are silver.
You're able to see there's almost like this purple that's kind of like creeping in from the very edges of the white.
I'm gonna use my action to cast Revivify.
Okay. So, as per the resurrection rules we use, you're casting Revivify.
Yeah.
Mitch, you have not died at all yet, right?
No, I've died twice.
Yeah.
Alright, you've died twice. Okay.
Yeah.
So, the DC for this is going to be 12, unless Elfain, you can do something, say something, contribute something that potentially lowers this DC. This is a very swift ritual. What are you going to do to attempt to bargain Mitch's soul back?
I'm going to pray to Ilmater and Pelor, who I don't worship, to please help me bring Mitch back.
Alright, so for this, we're gonna go ahead and make it a religion check as your beseeching gods. So give me a religion check.
Oh wait, never mind. Hold on. My religion's bad.
What? Hey!
The cleric
then-
has bad religion, ayo.
So it is an intelligence skill. So, so what are you going to do instead?
I shall perceive his soul.
That's not how that works.
You perceive his soul with reverence, blessing
can-
it upon its departure.
You can attempt to use any skill. You just have to convince me why that skill can be used in this instance.
Yeah,
And if
because
you could make a
Intimidate
good,
his soul back.
not impossible.
can I somehow use survival to like tie? I feel like that'd be more medicine though. Well, medicine is better than religion to like help tie up. Like to like tie up the wound while I'm casting the spell. Like using my medicine, like my healer's kit while I'm casting the spell.
I will allow it. Go ahead and give me a medicine check to see if you can lower the DC.
And is that normal?
It is a normal medicine check.
You got this, Dev. High five.
Please, high five back.
14. Go ahead and roll me. Let me go ahead and make sure that I'm getting this rule right. Let me go ahead and pull up the book real quick so that I can make sure that I'm getting the rule correct. Because it is very important to get this rule correct.
Aren't you blessed so you can add that as well?
I am blessed.
Bless is only on
Saves.
Attacks
Wait.
and saves.
yeah, bless is on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah,
Ah, shit.
Guidance is checks.
But guidance is an action.
yeah.
Let's see.
Now, in one D&D,
Let me go to
Don't
page 212.
I honestly forgot about bliss, so thank you.
Let's see.
oh, someone's cracking open a cold one.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you get to roll a d20 and add your spellcasting ability modifier.
So your wisdom.
20. So my wisdom spell modifier is... It's the +4.
Yeah, it's your wisdom modifier.
Do I add Jack of all trades to that or no?
Let me
It
check.
is a check.
Well, hold on. It is a resurrection check. So yes, you get to add your Jack of all trades, which your proficiency bonus is 4 right now.
Yes.
So you get to add 2. So you're adding a total of 6.
+6. Alright, so d20 +6.
D20 plus 6. You
You
do not know if you succeeded in the original medicine skill check or not, but go ahead.
13.
Ooh,
13.
that's still a pass.
You go ahead, you take this, and let me again make sure I'm reading the rules correctly. If you failed, the DC goes up by 1. So, let's see. You go ahead. You take out the diamond for Revivify, and the spell kind of crushes them as you spread them across his body for a moment, and begin to kind of like mend his wounds. The diamond dust kind of sparkles for a moment, and then corrodes away into dust. Before Mitch, you are in this dark zone, standing off against this worm or parasite or power, whatever it may be. You're standing off against it, and you feel a tug at your ring finger. And as you look at it, you see there is a small red thread that you are familiar with at this point, kind of pulling you off
It's your corkboard.
into the off into the distance towards a little bit of this kind of like reddish white light.
Is it recognizable? Is it saying
Yes,
something?
yes,
Is
you do recognize this thread. It is the red thread that you are more than familiar with from a follower of Ilmater, Whether it's Elfain or not, you're not sure, but you recognize the threat as a follower of Ilmater.
Is there no light from Halor anywhere?
You're looking around, and you're able, in this moment, you do see a growing light kind of like up in the distance, almost as if it's a sunrise, but it's starting from like up in the sky.
Before following where it's being tugged, where I'm being tugged towards, I'm going to. The whole thing is wrapped around my soul, right? Or is it like in the distance trying to beckon me? The worm parasite tentacle thing.
The purple tendril is almost like it's entwined with your soul, but it's a small segment of it. And it's like reaching out. Strangely enough, think of a worm with an apple.
Okay.
That's kind of how it is. It's almost like it's reaching out, trying to grab something.
Can I like
But it's
pinch
small.
it?
As you go ahead and like reach to pinch it, as you make contact with it, you do feel a small surge of power, but it's almost like it's holding back this potential power until you agree to something unspoken. But you
Can I
are able to
pull
like
it?
hold it. You attempt to pull it. Go ahead and give me a. We'll just go ahead and we'll make it a flat charisma check.
Advantage, disadvantage, normal.
Normal. 21. You go ahead, and as you begin to pull it, you almost... It's a mixture of feeling and hearing this squeal of sorts. As you begin to try and like pull it away, and as you are, you're feeling almost this pain, this ache, as if pulling this away, at least this way, is harming you. You can almost feel yourself being undone, like pulling a thread, the more you tug at this entity, this thing.
I go ahead and I let go of it, and I say, "That was our first true battle. I'll win the next time." And then I go to where I was being tugged.
You release, and it almost like snaps back in a recoilance and merges back with the solid mass of your soul as you are tugged off and pulled back into consciousness. As you are up, not at 1 hit point, but at 6, thanks to Elfain's healer ability.
I was so nervous.
Okay? Oh,
I was so nervous.
I walked away for 1 second because I had to pee.
Whoops. And
So many buffs, debuffs.
you are still prone. You are not unconscious. There we go.
Alright.
I just got juggled by the DM.
Oh,
Alright.
Once I see that Mitch is breathing and alive and conscious, Elfain starts to silently cry, but like in relief. And that's literally everything I can do.
Yep, because you bonus action dash, you use your action for this.
when those BS fuckboy.
Yeah, and that was a spell, so I can't cast. I can't.
Well,
I don't have
you
any-
had to use your bonus action. You used your action.
Yeah, so I
You
can.
used your movement.
Yep. So I end my turn.
All right. So that's the end of your turn, Elfain.
Yep.
And with Draig, sorry, not Draig, with Mitch being resurrected, the goblin is going to fuck off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
What did he take from Mitch?
If you want Mitch, you can do an opportunity attack. But the goblin's just fucking off.
Yeah, I'm gonna grapple.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an athletics.
Buenos dias.
He grabbed its ankle.
Normal? Or surprise?
It's normal. Oh, he set the DC. You matched it. So he is grappled.
Come here, you little shit.
Mitch.
As your eyes flutter open and you see Elfain is Elfain begins to cry in relief. You hear one footstep to your left.
My head
and
snaps, and then I go for grabbing the back of his head.
yeah, you go ahead, you reach out and you grab the side of a torso of this small goblin creature and use your other hand to reach up and grab the back of his head.
All right.
Draig, you're up.
So I see the dwarves coming in up here.
Yep.
I see him stopping his tracks there, seeing the dwarves.
Yep.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
As you get to there, you're able to see this massive. You see what looks like a. It looks like a bunch of these. A bunch of the city guard, another shield guardian, along with another skilled warrior, are kind of protecting this building, and you see a massive horde of orcs. And as you begin to approach, there is a massive explosion from the center of this pile, revealing a kind of hurt and fucked up Grindhelm at the center of it, freshly blowing himself up.
So I don't have anything to keep my rage going at this moment.
Right.
Also, at the end of my movement, would I be allowed to try and jump further?
If you action dash.
Okay. I'm not dashing because I have something I wanted to do with my action.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to take out the iron horn and blow it.
Okay. You go ahead and you blow the iron horn.
Yep. That is 5d4 plus 5?
Let me check. Because it was the iron horn
Yep.
of Valhalla. Not the iron horn of baseball, the iron horn of Valhalla. Iron 5d4 plus 5.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll that. As I
Quick.
Yes, I fucking set up a shit ton of fucking some creatures. What do they use? The gladiator stat block?
Berserker.
Berserker stat block.
$19.
19 of them. And they appear anywhere you want within 30 feet?
Let me go ahead and read. They appear within 60 feet of you.
Okay. Where do you want them to appear?
Let me go ahead and pop back over
As-
to the Dalago.
Yeah. As you call upon... yeah. As you call upon the power of the Vanguard, where do you want them to go?
So, I would like to drop about... let me do measurements, actually. Why did it jump all the way up there? But,
You can
know,
do 60 feet.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it steadied on me. 60. Because I know there's at least a couple more combatants up this way.
Yep.
I want to drop 9 of them within the 60 feet up here.
Alright.
And they all have the same command upon coming in.
2,
And that
3,
is-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
To kill any and all combative orcs that would attack them,
Alright.
as well as the orc who's running.
Alright. Then the other 10 are going down here?
They're going 5 of them within 30 feet of me, and then 5 of them closer to Grintelm, and telling them to search and destroy for orcs wearing the Borkland symbol.
Alright. Holy fucking combatants. Alright. Luckily, they're not all joining the initiative.
Yep.
Okay. With that on the stack. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Is that the
In
end
response,
of your turn? In response, I cast Fireball.
I'm going to bonus action enter my actually still not a bonus action. Shit, can't do that.
I'll say if you wanted to at the beginning of your turn, you could have.
Yeah, because I'm not planning to fight at this moment.
Okay.
So yeah. Oh,
Alright. So that's the end of your turn.
yep, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the button.
Alright. We'll go ahead and we'll take Mitch's turn as the final turn of the night. So Mitch, what do you want to do?
Oh, okay.
So a big explosion goes off?
Yeah, a big explosion goes off that you're able to tell kind of comes from this direction.
Alright, so
Ish.
these 2 orcs are still here?
Yeah, they're still there. They both seem to be not immediately combative.
Oh, I don't give shit. These guys fucking stabbed me.
You're not wrong, exactly.
Which one's the weak one?
This one.
I
You're
smack
also
him in the
prone,
face with
so
his
if you-
friend after I get up.
Alright. You go ahead and you get up.
I'm going to barb roll with a goblin as my weapon, because I assume my sword and shield are over by the door.
Sure. Well, your sword would be. Your shield is still strapped to you.
Okay.
Alright. So you take the goblin and you swing him into the orc. I'll say go ahead and make an attack roll without proficiency because this is an improvised weapon. You're using a goblin.
Okay. I'm putting my strength into this.
Yeah. It's D20 plus strength.
So +4.
Jesus fuck.
A.
All right. Go ahead and roll 1d6 and add your strength. Six. All right.
And then I'm going to do it again for my second attack.
All right. So from the first attack, the goblin dies, and then you use its corpse to swing on back, which the orc great warrior manages to avoid you swinging the dead goblin back.
All right.
You're now standing there with a dead goblin in your grasp after just smacking the orc
Oh,
with
I
it.
should have used smite.
Oh.
Damn, that would have been funny.
If you want to, I will allow you to smite off of it.
Cinder Goblin. All right. How many spell slots do I have? Oh shit, I'm full up on everything.
Oh
Yeah,
my
'cause you haven't
god.
been using any spells.
You haven't been doing anything.
Hey,
it's true.
Hey, it's like Mitch forgot he had spell slots again.
Well, he was also unconscious for 3 full rounds, so.
Yeah.
He was also conscious for about 3 full rounds.
Yeah.
And he
More than
released
that.
a giant scorpion, which ironically
So-
helped us a lot.
Yeah, he was my bro. I'm sad.
He's dead.
His name is Macaroni.
I thought it was Marcus.
No,
Yeah,
I was
it was
thinking about Marcus, but I settled on Macaroni. So I'm gonna put a 3rd level smite into it.
All right, go ahead. And so that would be, what is that? So that's 2, 3. That's
4d8.
4d8 radiant damage.
4d8.
Jesus Christ. So 23 points of radiant damage off of the dead goblin's corpse. So
gonna
instead, oh, go ahead.
I want it to be that I have this goblin and I come up from the ground and I'm holding him by the back of his head and I throw my arm like it's a punch, still holding the goblin, and I want their heads to collide.
You go ahead, you collide their heads, and there's a divine burst as they collide. The divine burst happens, and you now have half of a goblin in your hand.
That's fine.
As the lower half of the goblet has just burst off and flown across the room.
I'm going to then look at the second orc,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to keep eye contact with him as I slap my chest, and I use all my fucking lay on hands
All right.
and heal 40 HP.
45 HP.
45. No,
So
I'll
you-
just do 40, so I'll have 5 left.
All right. So you are at 40. Yeah.
46.
Yeah, you're at 46. Go ahead and mark
And-
down your lay on hands.
Yeah, I did. And I'm just gonna say, I don't let it slide when people stab me. I'm going to kill you with your friend.
All right.
Yeah, I think that merits an intimidation.
Go ahead. Go ahead and give me an intimidation. I'll say at advantage.
Because of the surprise factor of killing his other friend with a fucking goblin.
Sure. And then we will figure out what happens next session.
I was
All
gonna
right,
ask
so
you-
see you all in a month.
What is it that you're looking to do, Kun'Brin?
I was gonna ask you to speed run to my round. 'Cause I have an idea, and I'm afraid I'm gonna forget it by the time we come back around.
All right. So then, fine. Here's what we're gonna do. Because it's only the Shield Guardian, the Orc Great Warrior, and the Priest. Shield Guardian, probably
Whack,
gonna miss
whack.
his shit, so we're going to assume not. Orc Great Warrior, the one that you just intimidated, Mitch, is gonna throw his spear to the ground, but he's still staring at you defiantly, but he threw his spear on the ground. The Priest, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, dash, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Kun'Brin, you're up.
Okay, cool.
What is it you're doing?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Mhm.
Right?
Yes, 25.
25. 30. 35?
Yep.
Bonus action dash, but I'm going to jump through this fucking window.
All right, you go ahead and you open up the window. So that's 5, 10.
Kun'Brin didn't
you-
say he opened the window.
I don't open it. I'm running and jumping through it.
All right, I'll say go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics. As long as you don't roll a 1, you're fine.
Okay, let's go.
You roll a
11.
2.
I'm
Okay.
good.
You go ahead, you crash into it, it bursts open, and you roll onto a table and then off it, and you stand back up, and you see the scene before you.
Buenos dias! I shoot him.
All right, go ahead.
Can I'm just gonna say hello in Orcish. Hello.
Bro really crashed through a window and said ook.
Fuck.
You missed?
I can do it again.
Yes, you can. That's a
Yeah.
hit. Which you get sneak attack, and then your favorite enemy, and then
Yep.
if you want to do the wildcatter thing.
Sneak. So I'm gonna roll 3d6 plus 2. That's not plus. I have to hit shift plus 2. Hell yeah, brother. Wow.
All right, 11 points of damage.
I rolled 3 ones.
Yeah, you're old kind of shit.
And then I'm just gonna do Whales of the Grave on the other guy.
Go ahead. So that's 1d6 damage.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because that's how that works.
I forgot the slash. You bastard. 3.
3 points of necrotic damage. All right.
Enter. Okay, I'm done.
That
Good night,
guy's
guys.
still
We did
alive?
good.
Good night.
I thought I killed him.
No, you did not. You killed the goblin. The orc
Oh.
is still alive. You didn't kill him.
Oh, okay. Well, they're gonna die.
Also, I'm just realizing Grintelm was probably able to see a flying Ravager Slaughterlord slam into the fucking Hill Giant from his position.
Oh, absolutely he did.
I'm sure he assumed it was me, too.
Yes. He assumed some shit. All right,
I gotta piss.
But-
I'll be back.
that is where we'll go ahead and call it for the night.